Welcome to Brunswick Beat.
Brunswick County's only television news show, brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
And I'm Stacy Manning. Graduation ceremonies for nearly 300 graduates of West Brunswick High School's class of 2012 took place last Saturday afternoon in Odell Williamson Auditorium at Brunswick Community College. Other local high schools also had graduation ceremonies that day.
Janisha Kianda Gore.
Over the past 4 years, each and every one of us has grown and learned from life experiences.
I hereby proclaim them high school graduates. Please turn your attention.
While last Saturday was a day to remember for area high school students, for some the journey to graduation was punctuated by life-changing events. West Brunswick senior Kelsey Mosley tragically lost her brother Jacob her freshman year. As she prepared to graduate last weekend, she sat down with the Beacon and shared her story. On the brink of dropping out, discover what changed this young lady's mind and helped her overcome her grief. As she celebrated graduation, she is happy to be moving forward into a future she hopes includes becoming an elementary school teacher.
A Leland woman has been arrested for fabricating her own abduction. Ashley Hutchins, 27, of Leland, has been charged with extortion and cyberstalking. She was taken to the Brunswick County Detention Center where she was placed under a $250,000 secure bond. Police say an abduction was reported on Saturday, June 2nd, saying Hutchins was being held for an undisclosed ransom. Hutchins was found the following day in Winnebago. After a joint investigation between the Leland Police Department, the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, police arrested Hutchins.
The long-awaited unveiling of the new SECU Hospice House is just around the corner. On Sunday, June 24th, the SECU Hospice House will open its doors to the public at an open house from 1 to 4 p.m. The building is described as home-like. Patient rooms each feature a private patio with landscaping. There are 2 family alcoves that offer privacy as well as alcove gardens. While the finishing touches are still being put on the building, naming opportunities are available for rooms and nursing alcoves. As the center opens, there is a need for ongoing support. Volunteers are encouraged to offer their talents. The SECU Hospice House will open for patients on Sunday, July 1st. Patients will be served according to need. The 7-bed hospice inpatient facility is designed to meet the needs of residents in Brunswick County. The center will offer end-of-life care, pain symptom management, and respite care for patients. The new SECU Hospice House is a mile from the new hospital at 955 Mercy Lane in Bolivia, off Old Ocean Highway. For more information or to volunteer, contact Lower Cape Fear Hospice Foundation at 796-7900.
Don't ignore your cell phone if it starts vibrating strangely. It could be an emergency message from the National Weather Service. The emergency alerts will only be used for imminent weather or emergency hazard. Messages will be transmitted exclusively in the area of a warning. For tourists visiting Brunswick County beaches, they would receive an alert even if their phone's home location is based somewhere else. The system uses local towers to transmit a message from mobile devices using a local tower signal. Due to the 90-character limit, the messages will be brief and only contain basic critical information. In most cases, that information will include the type of the event, the time the alert expires, and recommended action.
Former Sunset Beach Mayor Mason Barber has died. Barber passed away June 6 at the age of 88. The World War II veteran and Korean War veteran and ExxonMobil employee served 2 4-year terms as Sunset Beach mayor from 1988 to 1995. He was remembered by former town councilman Ed Gore as among the best mayors the town has ever had.
Town leaders have plenty of questions about Brunswick County towns becoming part of the Grand Strand Metropolitan Planning Organization, also known as an MPO. They brought those questions to an informal meeting Tuesday focused on the Grand Strand Area Transportation Study based in South Carolina. A room full of town officials from southern Brunswick County representing Charlotte, Ocean Isle Beach, Sunset Beach, Calabash, and Carolina Shores, and as far east as Southport, took part in the session outlining what a shared MPO designation with the neighboring state entails for future transportation planning. The meeting is a result of a new urbanized designation for this region as a result of the latest census. More meetings are planned in the coming weeks.
A Sunset Harbor man has been arrested for assaulting a man with a flashlight. According to Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, Christopher Lanewood Hodge of Harbor Road in Bolivia has been charged with assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury. The victim, a 56-year-old man, suffered multiple injuries to his head, face, arm, and ribs. Hodge was taken to the Brunswick County Detention Center where he was placed under a $30,000 secured bond. Beginning June 18th, all Brunswick County children younger than 18 can receive a free breakfast and lunch 5 days a week for 8 weeks. This program is a collaboration between the school system and Brunswick Family Assistance. There are no income eligibility requirements to receive the meals. It is open to all children in the county. Meals will be served for 8 consecutive weeks from June 18th through August 17th, except for on July 4th. Doors will be open for breakfast from 8:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. Breakfast will be a grab and go, while lunch will be a hot meal. Lunch hours are 11:30 to 12:30. School sites include Lincoln Supply, Union, and Belleville Elementary Schools, and Waccamaw School. Community sites include Bible Baptist Church, Creative Solutions, Davis Chapel, Planet Fund Family Center, St. John's Missionary Baptist Church, and the Kids Connection. Find all these stories and more in this week's edition of The Beacon, available on newsstands now.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Did you get engaged recently or married? Have you celebrated a milestone anniversary? Or did you have a baby? How about letting us share the news with our readers? You can email your social news to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
Welcome to the Beacon Sports Report. Billy Loeffler won the 29th annual Sudan Daredevils Flounder Tournament over the weekend, catching an 8.5-pound flounder. Loeffler won $1,500 for catching the largest flounder. No one caught either of the two-tag flounder, a catch that would have been worth $5,000. The 13th annual Sudan Daredevils Flounder Tournament is scheduled for the second weekend of June 2013. The annual Yellowfin Yamaha Jollymon King Classic, based at the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, is scheduled for June 22nd through the 24th. Competitors may fish either Saturday or Sunday. The Classic attracted 300 boats in 2010, but because of inclement weather, only 185 boats fished last year. King mackerel fishermen unable to compete in this tournament will have another opportunity in the Fall Brawl King Classic set for October 26th through 28th. Robert Simmons won the National Physique Committee's state bodybuilding competition in the lightweight class April 14th in High Point, earning the title of Mr. North Carolina. It is the latest state championship for Simmons, recognized as one of the best bodybuilders in the state. His nickname is Shredder for the way he trims the fat from his body. Simmons, who stands 5 foot 11 inches and weighs 165 pounds, also won a Masters for 40 and older state championship in 2004 and in 2008. Both times he earned the title of Mr. North Carolina for that weight class. The next competition for Simmons is the Masters National Bodybuilding Championships, July 20th through 21st in Pittsburgh. It will be his first national meet. Read all these stories and see more great photos in this week's sports section of the Beacon.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Do you have a community event you'd like to tell our community about? You can email it to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
I'm out here at Brunswick County Animal Shelter today on Green Swamp Road with Speck. Speck is a lab Rottweiler mix. He's about 2 years old, and his owner could no longer keep him, so he's looking for a new home. He's the sweetest boy. He's got lots of energy. He would make a great pet for anybody who's looking for a medium-sized dog, and he is out here waiting to visit with you. The visitation hours are from 10 to 4. There's plenty of other dogs and cats to visit with out here too. So come on out and meet Speck and all the other dogs and cats available for adoption.
Sunset Beach now has its own award-winning orchid. The town has Atlanta resident and orchid grower David Kessler to thank for that. Kessler, a frequent visitor to Sunset Beach, recently received an award of merit from the American Orchid Society for the photogenic, brilliant yellow and orange-hued orchid he developed and named Sunset Beach.
The public is invited to come and meet artist James Davis at an art reception from 4 to 7 p.m. this Friday, June 15th at Silver Coast Winery. Davis, known as the Mixolydian artist, has a career covering almost 40 years. The Wilmington-based artist is founder of the Mixolydian School of Modern Art American Painting. Working in his studio in downtown Wilmington, Davis creates art characterized by thousands of shades and the layering of colors. He is known for his mixed media work that includes charcoals, oils, and watercolors.
For a second summer, the old Sunset Beach Pontoon Bridge is still an attraction thanks to seasonal programs being offered by the Old Bridge Preservation Society. From Memorial Day through Labor Day, the nonprofit group formed to preserve and support the old bridge at 109 Shoreline Drive West has scheduled several programs. At 6:30 Thursday, June 14th, Union Stars, a local band, is entertaining bridge visitors with live music. Visitors are invited to bring a chair and enjoy the show as the band performs in front of the Old Bridge House. For more information, log on to oldbridgepreservationsociety.org or visit its Facebook page.
This Saturday, June 16th, Sunburst Ministries will have a youth rally on Ocean Isle Beach. The day-long event includes a surfing competition that begins at 8 a.m. on the beach directly in front of the cross close to the Ocean Isle Beach fishing pier. In addition to the surf contest, there will be activities on the beach throughout the day. As the day progresses, lunch and dinner will be served and activities will move from the beach to the Oyster Festival site near the museum. From 2 to 7 p.m., youth will be engaged in praise and worship activities and hear a message about purity delivered by Corey Hester. For more information, call 279-6903. Contestants in the surfing contest must pre-register at OIB Surf and Java in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center before June 16th.
That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you have comments or suggestions for us at Brunswick Beat, you can email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. Don't forget to follow the Beacon on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of Brunswick Beat, Brunswick County's only television news show. We close out this week's show with images from the Brunswick County Chamber of Commerce's Womanless Beauty Pageant. Also in this week's paper, don't forget to look for Real Women.